Beep, beep, beep. Is this thing on? Hello. I'm out in the sunshine. Obviously, you can see that I'm outside and I'm under my favorite tree. It's a weeping willow tree. It's like 8:30 in the morning. So this video, obviously, hence the title, is about the best ways to wake up and to stay in a good mood, to stay energized, to stay grateful, and to be in that positive mindset all day long, as much as you can be, right? Because we're not perfect. So we want to do our best as we can do, right? So this is how I wake up and how I've learned over the years how not to wake up and how to wake up, what to do in the first few hours of waking up, and what to make like a routine for myself. So here are some things I do that align me with what I want to do, my goals, feel good physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And yeah, I hope this helps you out into being the best possible version of you. So I'm doing the first thing that I recommend is, especially in the warm months, make sure to get sunlight. Get sunlight in the morning. If you have to open all your windows, if you take a walk or sit out on your porch or go on a morning run, something that's gonna give you vitamin D in the morning, it's gonna boost your serotonin, it's gonna give you energy, it's gonna clear your mind. And yeah, so I recommend that. And obviously being outside connects you to the sunlight as well as fresh air. I recommend getting fresh air. Open the windows, open the blinds, open the windows. You're gonna feel energized, you're gonna feel more awake and feel more ready for the day. So that's one thing that I kind of avoided for a long time, especially when it's cold out. All you wanna do is sit and lay down in your room, in your bed. It's warm and it's nice and you don't wanna get out, and I completely feel that, especially in the winter months. But I make it a goal of mine to open the windows. And if it's not sunny, still open the windows, because sun can come through the clouds, right? So continue to open your window, even if it's raining, even if it's cloudy, even if it's snowy. Open your windows. Breathe that fresh air, even if it's cold, crisp air, still breathe it in. It's so good. The trees give us so much fresh oxygen, and you will start your day off the bat energized and connected to nature. Another one is what you eat, and I think that's a huge thing. So for this morning's first breakfast, I'm gonna have, I think 4, was it? Yeah. 4 of these. They're called Freestone peaches, where they kind of, you can just break them like this. I don't know, I don't want to do it right now because I don't want to eat them while I'm filming. But yeah, what you eat, extremely important to the start of your day. And if you don't eat breakfast, how do you expect to have energy or to have a good mindset, right? If you don't fuel your body, fuel your mind first thing in the morning. Fueling with something that's full of carbohydrates and hydration, right? Full of carbohydrates, full of fiber, that's gonna get your digestive system moving, right? And TMI, if you guys aren't into it, my bowel movements are just amazing, and I have at least 2 a day, sometimes 3, but mostly 2, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. And then it's extremely important, especially in the morning, to get that old fecal matter out of your body. I mean, why do you think they say calling it shizzy, right? You're gonna feel shizzy if you got shiz in you. I don't want to say the real word, but yeah, you know what I mean. So make sure to get that fiber in, get that fuel, get a smoothie. Just avoid the highly processed, very dry, dehydrating foods. Obviously, avoid eating dead animal parts. It's very dehydrating, and it's gonna slow you down rather than give you that boost of energy. For example, like a banana and date smoothie would, or even a bunch of peaches will give you energy. So eat something full of energy, full of hydration, and it's gonna keep you satisfied. If you eat enough, of course, you have to eat enough. So that's why, especially if you have a quick morning routine, make a smoothie, make a huge smoothie. It is perfect. I used to work full time and I would make a smoothie every morning. There's no excuses not to eat healthy, or there's no excuses not to feel your best, because you can do it. If there's a will, there's a way. So make the way. You can do it. Fuel your body with fruit in the morning, especially. So another huge thing is self-talk in the morning. I have experienced this firsthand with my own thoughts and with other people around me. When I would go to work, people would be very negative first thing in the morning. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. Get your negativity away, right? You're starting your day like that. How do you think your day is going to follow? Negative, right? If you start your day positively, your day most likely, will go through positively, or you'll have a better mood throughout the day, or you'll have more energy throughout the day. The way you start is very important. And that's why they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And it's not just what you eat. The breakfast of the mind, right? What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Be honest. It's probably check your phone, right? Go on social medias, check the news, right? Fill your brain with media, fill your brain with random stuff. When in fact, when you leave the sleep, you should wake up and immediately make your bed, right? Because you'll feel like, wow, I can do this. What else can I do, right? It's a very simple tact that my boyfriend and I try to do. We do it every single morning, is make our bed, because it's simple, and who doesn't want to destroy the bed at the end of the night, right? Like tear open the covers. And I just feel like a bed that's made is just a very simple, easy kind of start to the day. As well as when you wake up, avoid going on the screen immediately, right? You might have to set off your alarm or something like that, right? I avoid my phone completely in the first hour or two when I wake up, right? Because, it is just ruining your day, especially if you're comparing yourself on social media, or you're watching this toxic news, or you start to feel bad about your life because you have to go to work, and then some other people left their 9 to 5 to make $6,000 an hour. It's like, love your life, right? Start your day in a way that is connected to your life. Start speaking to yourself positively in the morning. Start speaking about your day and about your job and about everything positively, right? Then it's going to follow. That positivity follows. The negativity follows just as well, if not better, right? So we know that if we want to start in our head, we have to start eating breakfast for our thoughts and our soul and our emotions and mental health. So I also do journaling in the morning. You don't necessarily have to write a whole huge paragraph, right? You can get a little sticky note even and write down what you're grateful for in the morning, what you're excited for, why you love yourself, what are you doing with your life, passion-wise, like goal-wise, like do you have a goal today? Do you have a goal for the year, right? When you start to live with purpose and live with intention, it makes life very different in a good way. So start your day intentionally, I guess. That's this segment. Start your day with intention and start your day energized with positive thoughts, positive affirmations you can say in the morning. You can listen to a positive mindset podcast. Anything that's going to set you up on the right frequency for the day and not the wrong frequency, right? We don't want to start comparing ourselves in the morning. We don't want to start, just filling our mind with a void of endless information and just stimulation immediately, right? So start your mornings as slow as you can. And quite the obvious one, if you're kind of dehydrated when you wake up, drink water and eat hydrating foods, right? So make sure to drink your water in the morning. I do at least like 12 to 20 ounces of water in the morning. Sometimes add a little bit of ginger or a little bit of cinnamon or something to kind of boost my bowels as well as energize me. Sometimes lemon water, because lemon water is full of vitamin C that's going to energize you, and it tastes good, and it helps stimulate the colon if you're in fact feeling bloated, or if you wake up with not a good amount of energy. Sometimes taking a morning poop is hard for some people, right? Not for me. It's like clockwork. But I mean, really, starting your morning hydrated is extremely important. So drink your water and try not to, if you want to wake up more energized, right, and more hydrated, don't eat late at night. And it's simple. And I don't know, everybody has had times where they felt, oh, I need a snack at night and this and that. And is it not because maybe you weren't fueling your body in the morning? Maybe. In fact, the more that you eat at night and the less you eat in the morning, the less you're going to want to eat that next morning, right? So slowly start to eat more in the morning, and you will start craving less and less junk food at night. And I've experienced this firsthand, right? And I don't ever do that anymore. If I do feel myself craving something, I'm like, I probably didn't eat enough fruit today. Do better tomorrow, right? And I might have a tea, right, that has some sort of a sweet flavor, but I'm not gonna indulge in crap late at night because I know it will set myself up to feel crappy in the morning, right? So you gotta prepare, right? Those that fail to prepare are just preparing to fail. And I love that, because I used to be like, I don't feel like doing this, and then I won't feel good the next day. Well, there you go. So yeah, start your day hydrated, and please don't eat late at night. You don't necessarily have to do this, but this is what I do, and I find it very good for the morning and how just my mind feels, right? Because your body and your mind are connected, as you know. It's a symphony. Everything in your body works together. I notice when I exercise in the morning, I usually go to the gym in the afternoon or evening. Exercise meaning just taking a walk in the morning, if you have time. Even 10 minutes, right? Taking a walk in the morning stimulates your blood flow, and it gets your bowels moving, right? And it gives you energy, and it gets the lymphatic system going, and it pumps the blood, gets your heart rate up, right? That is going to energize you immediately in the morning, and it's going to give you endorphins too, which helps boost your mood, makes you feel more productive and invincible and confident, right? Like that post-gym feeling, but in the morning. I mean, go to the gym in the morning if that's what you want to do. Try that. Try to go to the gym in the morning. Try to do some stretches, which I do 5 to 10 minutes only. Stretching in the morning. Deep breath work I also recommend. So kind of getting that fresh air, like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Like, I feel so good today because I'm outside. And it's not, I just wake up feeling good all the time. I mean, I wake up feeling pretty good most days, but some days I'm like, I need something, like, I'm itching for something. I need it. Oh, I need to go outside. I need to be connected to nature. I need to sit under a freaking tree. It's really that simple. We are not separate from nature. Like, I should be out here living, right? And I should, right? But I'm not going to, because I have it at my disposal to go anytime I want, right? And this is 10 minutes from my house. And I'm so grateful to live in a place that has beautiful nature, fresh air, creeks, trees, beautiful grass meadows. And this is where I grew up, right? I grew up here. I've lived here all my life. I've traveled the country trying to, find something new, travel somewhere else, get out of my hometown, blah, 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 fly the nest, right? But there's one thing I realized about where I live. I choose to live here. Even though I was born here, even though I was raised here, I choose to live here. And I'm so grateful that I did that, because I can wake up and go to places like this when I need it. I don't live in a concrete jungle. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't live in a place where I don't have access to these things. And there are so many places you can go and live. We're not running out of space here, especially in America. There are so many beautiful, small towns that are close to cities that you can work at or go out to restaurants, right? I live approximately 1.5 hours from Philly, 1.5 hours from Baltimore, 2.5 hours from New York City, 2.5 hours from Washington, D.C., 3 hours from Pittsburgh, right? So if you want to be close to cities, have access to that, there are cute, small towns, right? So if you want to wake up and feel closer to nature, go out of your way to do that. And if you don't have access to that right now, go out and take a walk. Just get that blood moving in the morning. And yeah, just also, I don't know, just get outside. So that kind of concludes this video. Another thing is avoid caffeine. I mean, caffeine doesn't give you energy. That's just the truth of it all. Caffeine is kind of just like a stimulant that gives you a boost of energy because your body is put in fight or flight mode, right? The caffeine is a drug. So you don't want to be reliant on these things for energy. Eat your energy instead. I used to be heavily reliant on coffee 5 years ago. And since I started eating more fruit, had a fruit-based diet, I drink juice and stuff to kind of transition my way away from coffee or away from these caffeinated beverages. I never drank the energy drinks or anything like that, which is awful for your health, not for human consumption. Just made in a facility, not very good for our gut and our mind. And just have a blueberry smoothie. Blueberries have been shown to improve cognitive function, improve focus, give you energy. It's so high in antioxidants. So that's just one fruit, by the way. There are so many fruits that you can eat that's going to give you real, sustainable energy. So avoid coffee, avoid caffeine, and if you need something hot, right? Drink an herbal tea. Jasmine tea is energizing. It's fragrant and floral and energizing, and grapefruit and citrus teas or rose tea or hibiscus tea is the healthiest drink in the world. It's full of antioxidants. And if you want, maybe green tea has a small amount of caffeine. So if you want something maybe like that, I have a green tea occasionally, right? But it's not a daily occurrence where I need 2 to 3 cups a day to give me energy. You don't need that. All you need is a beautiful big fruit meal and drink some juice, right? With the pulp. I always drink juice with pulp because, I don't know, I just like that better. It's better for digestion and absorption of the glucose. So, I don't know, I just don't like juice as much without pulp. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. So I like to juice stuff and then continue to have the pulp in it. I just use my blender to make watermelon juice, and it has all the pulp and the seeds in there. So it's basically like drinking a smoothie. I like smoothies more than juice, so they're just more full of fiber, which is so important, right? So thank you for watching this video, and I hope this inspires you to get outside, to get moving, to start talking to yourself in a loving way, especially in the morning, and avoiding things that give you fake energy, and also avoid speaking negatively about your day and starting your day on a bad note, because it's a trickle-down effect. And I've had this feeling like I woke up like, oh, today's gonna be a crappy day. Oh, it's so gross outside, I feel gross. And it's just gonna continue to fester, continue to grow. So we wanna grow positively. We don't wanna grow negatively, right? But don't be too toxic positive, right? Acknowledge your feelings and grow and move on. You are strong, and you don't have to be a victim to the weather or other people or your circumstances. So anyway, have a blessed day, evening, night, morning, wherever you are. And if you need anything, DM me on Instagram. I can talk and chat. And if you want to start a fruit-based lifestyle, but you don't know how, look at the links down here. I have a Fruit is Fuel $9.99 meal planner and guide and recipe book, and everything I do to save money, have energy, feel healthy, on frequently asked questions, and plant-based myths debunked. So check that out. It's only $9.99, and I also have free daily affirmations for you to use to start your day. It's free. I just send it to your email. So, and I also do one-on-one holistic nutrition coaching centered around plant-based nutrition and holistic nutrition, as in the way of seeing yourself in a whole point of view. You're not separated from your sleep, from your environment, from your culture and habits and self-talk and your nutrition, and everything you do is connected to you. That's what holistic nutrition is. So I do meal plans, I do one-on-one holistic nutrition counseling, and I can give you recipes. And yeah, my one-on-one coaching is also linked down below. You get a free discovery call. I would love to chat with you for 30 minutes just about your goals and your strengths, your weaknesses, and what you want to do with your life and how you're going to get there to reach your purest, most vibrant self. Thank you for watching again, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you love holistic nutrition, mindset, fruit, and being vegan and being outside, all or any of the above. So cheers, eat your fruit, love yourself, and I'll see you on the next video.